Hi everybody, it's Patsy here, and I'm doing the Gemini General Energies reading for the year 2018. So I've made my own spread here, which I think is working pretty well. Well, we'll see, won't we, during the coming year. What I did is I selected a card from each of the decks that I've been using throughout the months that I've been doing these readings here on YouTube, and I used a card from the Inner Child Tarot cards by Mark and Isha Lerner. It's a fairy tale tarot. And so they've assigned different energies to different characters of Grimm's fairy tales or childhood stories or fables, things like that. So the card that was assigned for Gemini was Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel, the twins. All right. Hansel and Gretel, the story of Hansel and Gretel talks about physical unions. There's the energy for this sign is the planet Mercury also. All right. And they also are depicted by the Lovers cards in the regular tarot. All right. There's also, this talks about a creative child, okay? Talks about trust and loyalty, committed relationships, siblings who are dedicated to one another. It's also about having a weak willpower and giving in to selfish desires. It also speaks about the time of life when you become aware of attraction and sexuality. Okay, it talks about emotional security. It talks about the head and the spirit versus the soul. The intellect versus the eternal. The dark regions of one's consciousness which need to be cleansed. Gretel, the female character in the story, right? She represents the soul. Hansel, the little boy, represents the Holy Spirit. Each of us, of course, know that we need a male and female side. Well, if you don't know, we are all made up of masculine and feminine energy, right? But our job, if we want to have some type of stability in our love lives and all of our real lives totally, is to work to find a way to bring those into balance for ourselves. I'm not talking about I'm talking about in a relationship, being able to be a couple, that there is weaknesses and strengths in each of you that is offset by the other. And maybe when we're going into relationships, we need to think about the differences that we have and what would that look like together. Not any, just little things and big things. Little things and big things. Little things and big things. But that's something that we need to be more mindful of. To take into account exactly what it is that you believe about a myriad of things. And really sit down and say, do I think I can live with that? Even if you don't agree with it? Would it be something that would not be something that would bother you? Real? Or are you thinking that you can change somebody over time? You have to accept people where they are. You have to be able to be open to dealing with this person as you found them. Battered or hurt, whatever they are. You have to be ready to meet that person where they are. If you expect a certain expectation, then go towards those people with that. But don't try to fight a person's nature. They are who they are. And find a way to see what you can do to balance that. And if you can, then that might be a good relationship to pursue. Anyway, that was not what this is about. Okay. Each of us has a masculine and female side, which we must work to bring into balance, to become a helpmate to our partners. So, Hansel represents the wind, the male energy, the spirit. Gretel is the soul. She represents the nurturer, the female energy. This rapport between these two represents divine marriages. Preliminary stages of a couple that is going towards a divine marriage. Preliminary stages, okay, unconditional love in any event. That these two people, no matter what, will always be there for one another unconditionally. That's not something that we find every day. That's not something that you toss away easily. People who are going to forgive each other no matter what. That's a lot. I don't know. I don't know. I just said it. Because I don't know if I could be that. I know I couldn't. I already know. No. I couldn't. But there are people out there who are willing to. There's some people that have a standard, you know. Like I wouldn't cast my vote for a pedophile, you know, just certain things I just wouldn't do, you know, so you have to know that about yourself. Perhaps you're with somebody who would vote for a pedophile. You may not have ever thought about that before. Maybe we need to start thinking about these things. Like, really? Who is this? Who is this person? Really? Wow. Okay. Anyway, so that was the central energy that this card was signifying for Gemini. Okay, so Hansel and Gretel, all of those attributes. And I'm thinking that those are things that we need to be mindful of in the coming year, to try to find a balance for ourselves, Gemini. Trying to accept what you can and change what you can, and know the difference between those two entities, you know? Learning how to balance working together. So maybe you will be working together. Maybe you'll be working on a business, a partnership with someone for the coming year, 2018, Gemini. You could be going into business. You could be going into a marriage or an engagement. You could be going into a partnership. Okay. You could be going into a partnership for 2018. Okay, so one of the cards that pulled for you from the Romance Angel cards deck said, trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith, Gemini. All right, then. So let's see what trust is trying to tell you for the year 2018. Situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay. Romance angels ask you to trust that everything is exactly as it needs to be. Do not add fear to the situation, which will only create drama and negativity. Instead, the angels ask you to release your worries to them. Your present situation is here to bring you blessings and personal growth, leading to a beautiful romantic love so deeply. Sounds good, Gemini. I can't wait to turn the page. Ooh. Desire, and that you desire and deserve. As you follow the pathway you're currently on, trust that it's leading you in the right direction. Your faith uplifts your energy, which in turn attracts positive experiences and people, including your romantic partner. This truly is a situation where with faith, all things are possible. Oh, that's a good one. I'm happy for you there. Page 89. 8 plus 9 is 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. Infinity. There might be something extra special in that there love. Gemini, what is going on? So, cards that you got from the Tarot of the Orishas is following in. There's some loving going on here. You got the 2 of water. I'm sorry, 2 of air. Okay. And fairies and sylphs. All right. And this is talking about communication and messages, happy messages, welcome messages, beautiful messages, gifts. This is about a love, a long-lasting love, a love that's been around a long time, an eternal love. 2 who have loved, who are deeply in love. 2 people who are deeply in love and have been together a long time. They're talking and they're sending each other messages and dreaming of each other. Trust, Gemini, whatever it is that you're working on with whomever it is that you're working on it with. It's looking kind of good there, buddy. This is about love. Hansel and Gretel, being able to rely on someone, feeling like you can rely on someone. Like you really, really wanted that, haven't you? For a long time, haven't you, Gemini? That's nice. Okay, so let's see what the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck is saying. Okay, you got Forest Frolic Maiden. I acknowledge my inner child and open my heart to the joy she brings. Wow, this is going to be fun. Playfulness. This is something from your childhood? Somebody that you've been with since your childhood? Or someone that makes you feel like a child? It makes you happy, makes you want to frolic. Huh? That's what's going on, Gemini? Aw, that's so sweet. Wow. Well, that's, if it's not you right this minute, this is what these cards are talking about for you for 2018. Oh, my. 38. I'm going to read that one. This is really good. I'm happy. Somebody needs to be getting some good news around here. Okay. Everybody has been getting good news. This is like just straight up like love. This is like love boat. This is like love. This is love. This is reliable, dependable love. That all you got to do is trust in it. Wow. Let's see what she's saying. What's she talking about? Frolic, Forest, Maiden. I acknowledge my inner child and open my heart to the joy she brings. Too often, everyday burdens and chores pull us down and prevent us from enjoying our lives. This card is a reminder to you to release the burdens of life and make time for fun and laughter and play. Take yourself back to when you were a child and took joy in the simple things in life. A time when you had no cares in the world and would dance in the rain. Climb a tree or take your first exciting steps into the ocean. Your inner child never leaves you. She resides deep within you, yearning for the occasional release, for some freedom from the mundane and from responsibilities. When you are feeling burdened or simply need a lift to your spirits, call upon your inner child. Allow him or her to flow through your heart, sharing with you memories and experiences of joy and freedom and play. Let go and play. Have fun with that beautiful child. Revel in the pure bliss and innocence of her childlike merriment. Revel in the pure bliss and innocence of his childlike merriment. Remember what it was like? Remember? Let yourself daydream about those days a little more often, okay? And share it with your family and friends. They're going to start to think that you're getting old and all of that, but whatever. Or if you're not doing that, write it down. Start keeping these journals, man. This is going to be the history that our kids are going to need, because they're not doing what they're normally supposed to be doing. Our tax dollars are not going to be going to getting us school books and educations. That's not the plan, okay? So if we want our children to make it in this world, we're going to have to let them know who we are, where we came from, how we got here, and why we are here, and we're not going anywhere. We're not. We're not. Sorry. We're not going anywhere, and we're not going to let you enslave us again. It's not going to happen. So think of another plan, because that's not going to work at all. It's not. So, public service announcement. Next, cards that we pulled were from the Life Purpose Oracle Cards Guidebook. Doreen Virtue. Okay? This talks about vocations that you could do well in, something that you may want to look into more, or what you're best suited to do based on what Spirit has for you to do. And the card that you got, Gemini, was music. Oh, your connection to music is healing for yourself and for others. Hey, Ashe, my brother, he's a Gemini, and that's his thing, music. He has a radio station. Yes, he does, and it's on Facebook. Yep, I should let him start. You know, my son is a genius. He just made a suggestion to me. I will ask Uncle Daryl to do that. Genius. I have to remember that. Hi, Uncle Gerald. I'm going to need your help. Okay. Music. Let's see what it's talking about. Music. Okay. This comes to you like a messenger angel, signaling the need for more music in your life. Music opens your soul to the receiving divine guidance so that you confidently walk upon the pathway of your life's purpose. Play whatever draws your interest and notice how each song affects your mind, your mood, your body, and your energy level. Ashe, I talk about that all the time. That's how I do this. That's right. Okay. You're also called upon to create personal connection with music for healing purposes. You're also called on to create a personal connection with music for healing purposes. This may mean learning an instrument, writing a song, or taking singing lessons. Perhaps there's an instrument you once played that is calling to you again. You might incorporate music into your healing or teaching work, or you may find support and companionship by joining with others in a music group or class. The Archangel Sandalphon helps and heals through music. Call upon him with this wonderful affirmation. Thank you for bringing music to and through me. You will receive intuitive messages that deepen your healing connections by music. Ashe, that is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. I love it, and I can relate to that. Good for you, Gemini. That is how I roll. Music. That is how I roll. And that is so amazing. My child, who just left, was telling me about something that had to do with incorporating music into my lead-ins here on my channel. I was like, I don't know how to really edit stuff. Don't you need to know how to edit stuff? He says, I don't know. He says, but you should see if there's someone out there that'd be interested in doing the music for your intro. I said, okay, I'll look at that. And then I just thought about it. So maybe I can ask my brother. But even if not, that's just so. That's the synchronicity. This is what happens. This is my confirmations of things. That was right before I started this video. He just walked out the door. And then he said to me, Mom, are you getting ready to do Gemini? I said, yeah. He said, could you send that to me when you're done? I said, sure. I don't know what's going on in his life. I don't know what's going on. He's been a little salty lately. But I'm going to send this to him. Let's see how this finish going. So, this is good. This is about trust and having a love that is just love, and it's just that happy love. And these lovers, this is about these swans. Swans mate for life. They meet that person and they mate for life. They are till death do you part. That's what the swans indicate. That love that lasts a lifetime. And this is about happy messages concerning that kind of love. So Gemini, that's either going to be something that you're involved in. Maybe you're getting married, or it could be someone close to you that you'll be. I don't ever hiccup. Okay. That you would be, someone around you may be getting married this year, and you may be helping with the wedding arrangements. If this is not you, or there's someone close by, you're going to be hearing messages and getting good messages, positive messages. So it may be invitations if it's not you, but there's some a marriage, and it's going to make you very happy in the future, going on in the near future. You're going to be hearing about it, and you are going to have faith. The situation that you're dealing with is fine. Trust it. It's good. Now, we had said music was your life purpose. I say. Now, this is a card from the Native Spirit Oracle deck, right, by Denise Linn. And this has Native American energy and indigenous energy. Okay, so the card this is the back of the cards. Are they gorgeous? Is that beautiful? Native Spirit. And the card you got, Gemini, is Trickster. Let's look that up. You playing a joke on me, Gemini? Trickster. Let's see what Trickster's talking about. Okay. Okay. Things are not as they seem. Something that seems bad may in fact be good and vice versa. Don't take everything at face value. Look beneath the surface. This card encourages you to try to find humor or gentle amusement in seemingly difficult situations. It also encourages you to have irrepressible fun. Step out of your mold. Okay? In indigenous traditions, there's a concept of the tricksters. In Native American traditions, is my arm getting tired? In Native American traditions, the trickster is often depicted as a wily coyote, but sometimes the trickster is a human called Heyoka. There is a lighthearted, fun aspect of the trickster, but there's also the caution to tread carefully because things are not always what they seem. Be discerning. What appears to be a good opportunity may, in fact, not be. The wonderful aspect of this card choosing you is that it offers the opportunity to step out of old, outmoded ways of perceiving yourself. The trickster allows you to see yourself in an entirely new way and asks you to step out of old routines and habits that might be keeping you stagnant. It might sound very strange, but the easiest way to activate the energy of this card is to howl like a coyote. If you can, it's even better if you do it during the light of the full moon. This breaks up stagnant energies and brings in fresh vitalities. Okay, let's see. Is there more? Oh, that's it? Okay. So, go have fun. Go howl at the moon. Go have fun. Howl at the moon. Let your hair down. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. I think that's what it's saying for you to do. Maybe it's saying to be careful and don't rush into anything either. Right? Could that be it? Here. Have fun. Look under the surface. Be discerning. What appears to be a good opportunity may, in fact, not be. Offers the opportunity to step out of the old, unmolded ways of perceiving yourself. Trickster allows you to see yourself in an entirely new way and asks you to step out of old routines and habits that might be keeping you stagnant. Okay, so you gotta do things new, shake it up. That could be an engagement, that could be a marriage, that could be getting in a new relationship, or at least going steady, settling down with one person. Okay, that might be what's going on here. And the last card, oh no, we did all of those. All right, so next we're going to be getting cards from the Iyanla Vanzant deck until today. All right, and we're going to see if there's any further information or affirmations or information that she can share with us about the coming year 2018 for the sign of Gemini. All right. Thank you very much. And thank you all very much for allowing me to share these readings with you these past few months. And please don't forget to like and share and to subscribe to the channel. Okay, and I thank you all for all the views that I've been getting. I appreciate it. All right, please make your comments, and you can write me for a reading. I do personal readings, and the address is pbtarot7@gmail.com, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Readings are $25, and I'll try to update all of these videos with that information as soon as I can get a chance. But I wanted to get them out to you more importantly. I think this one wants to come out for some reason. Gemini. I must pay more attention to the messages I receive each day. I've never seen that card before. That is cute. I must pay more attention to the messages I receive each day. So pay attention, Gemini. Until today, you may not have taken the time to listen to your life. You may be avoiding what your life is saying. Just for the day, make an appointment to sit down and listen to every experience, situation, condition, and relationship in your life. Oh, wow. Sit down and listen to every experience, situation, condition, and relationship in your life. That's suggesting that you sit down and talk to the person that you're involved with. See where they are. See, get to the truth. Pay more attention to the messages you're receiving every day. Maybe you're not paying attention. Maybe their signs and signals are there and you're not watching. Until today, you may not have taken the time to listen to your life. Listen to your life. You may be avoiding what your life is saying. So, you have to be honest with yourself. If things are messed up, who messed them up? How'd they get like that? Okay, it's not your fault. But why are they saying like that? What are you doing? What are you doing to better it? What have you tried? Then maybe that's not the way to do it. Maybe that's not meant for you to have, or meant for you to be, or meant for you to be with. Just saying. You accept and acknowledge the truth. Come on, Gemini. Until today, you may have engaged in self-destructive behavior to avoid acknowledging the truth. You are a chosen one. Just for the day, activate the truth in your consciousness. Accept the fact that you are important. Accept and acknowledge the truth. Listen and pay attention to the messages I receive each day. Okay, Gemini. I think that's pretty succinct. Now, I want to give you one more card. They fell earlier. My son picked them up for me. What do we do with them? That's horrible. And if I turn off this video, I might lose this thing, and I don't know how to do that. But he did pick it up. And he handed it to me. I think he did. Okay, so I'm going to sit here and talk until I can find these cards. I'm looking for the postcards from Spirit Cards. And they were here. And I knocked them over. He reached down. He gave them to me before he left. And I took them from him. And they should have been placed back there. And I didn't. So where did I put them? Pardon me. Oh. Okay, he didn't bring them to me. He just picked them up. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry. I apologize, but I don't know how to edit yet, and this was a very good reading, and you don't need to lose it, okay? So, these are the postcards from the Spirit by Colette Reid, and what each of these are individual messages from ancestors. So you could be asking for a answer from a particular relative, and what you're going to get is the guidebook. What you're going to get is an answer from the collective, all of your ancestors. So let's say you want to speak to Marianne. You're going to get an answer back. It won't be just for Marianne. It's going to be for Marianne and everybody else. So I guess they come to some kind of consensus and they send the messages back through this method. But so far, it seems to be pretty accurate, amazingly. And so we have to see what what information Spirit wants to confirm or relay to Gemini that they should be expecting for the year 2018. All right, and this will be for all the Geminis who are watching this video. Okay, no matter when you watch this video, this message is for you. All right, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. These messages will always be here, so you can refer to them back during the year. And as I was telling my son, who knows, maybe we'll do another one in June, but let's not salivate on that. We'll see. Okay, alrighty, so you got, that's a lot. But that's not a big deal because you'll have an easy reading. Got 4 postcards. So there are messages for 4 groups of people, or there's 4 grandparents or great-grandparents. So 4 people are sending messages. 4 groups are sending messages. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so here we go. Oh, you are pure joy. You are pure joy. All right, you see the little cherub there? And there's a little stamp in the corner. 2 cents from heaven. Heaven is putting in there 2 cents. Dear you, now is one of those times you're being asked to add some distance. Take a step back and do nothing but observe. Don't worry about how long it will take to regroup. Just know it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a breath. Slow down and look at how far you've come. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to information from both the intellect and the intuition. When you step into the role of observer, it's as if you turn on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision making process. When you step into the role of observer, it's as if you turn on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision making process. In this way, you can approach things from a more neutral and non-judgmental place. We know you'll make the right choice. Trust us when we say now is not the time to get too close to the fray. Step back now. You will be glad you did. Love you. Okay, so they're advising some people to just step back. Play your position. Step back. They got this. Just stay out of the bullshit. Stay out of the fray. Okay, the next message you got here, Gemini, was hope floats. Hope floats. Dear you, oh my, things are stirred up and change is upon you. This is cause for celebration. Okay, no need to be nervous, but know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties in life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear. Rather, in spite of what it, or even because of it. Step into the unknown now. Let go of the branch you are clinging to and let Spirit take the wheel and help steer you to your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said? Take one step toward the gods and they will take 10 towards you. We're all doing the destiny cha-cha on your behalf. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance. Loving you always. Interesting. I got is somebody out there pregnant, or is this about getting married because you're pregnant? Is this what's going on? I don't know. That just came to me while I was reading this. Someone contemplating marrying somebody because they're pregnant. Okay. Cool. Okay. Next, front of this says, with love. With love. Dearest you, did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything exactly as it is right now, miracles start to happen? There is a freedom in this kind of radical acceptance. Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are, not how you like them to be. You'll be surprised of how everything seems to fall into place. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy. You act messy, and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. But don't try to force a change or manipulate circumstances. Instead, learn about what is in front of you and face it with your eyes wide open. Then you can decide, stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay still. Acceptance is the key to freedom and opens the door to the real opportunities waiting to be discovered. Set yourselves and others free. Loving you so much, always and forever. Let me see, can you get enough light for you to read that? I'll stop it there. Then the last card you got, goodness, Gemini. It says, with love. Dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but your first and primary navigational system of your soul. Navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory and multidimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth where we have all agreed to play. Today, study your spidey sense, read between the lines, tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. You have to believe. You have to trust. All right, so I think that was pretty good. Sounds like somebody is getting engaged or married. So congratulations to you. Sounds like people are finding that person, their love partner. Okay, and that's a great thing. All right, and that should be happening for a lot of you. Okay, so that's a good thing. It seems like that's what the cards were speaking about. That's what this reading was about. So I hope that this is resonating with you all for your reading for 2018. So that's your present for me. Enjoy your holidays, your Kwanzaa, your Hanukkah, your New Year's, and all of that. And I will try to get back to you all next week with Love Bites. Not that you all need anything. It sounds like you all are pretty good. Don't need me. So enjoy your December, and I'll see you in January. All right. And so make sure that you like and subscribe and share these videos. All right. And thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to be in your space and to give you these messages, to deliver them to you as the Spirit has me to do. And I really appreciate your help and your patience. And thank you all for tuning in, and I love you. Okay, so I'll be speaking to you soon. And as always, I have to wait because I cut off the previous video. You don't watch. Anyway, Alafia, amen, ashe, and peace.